One thing about me is wherever I go, I'm gonna find a bookstore because that is my favorite part of traveling. If I'm gonna be in a place for more than 24 hours, odds are I'm gonna pull up my Google Maps, I'm gonna type in bookstores and see what's around. I make it a point to try to shop locally owned indie bookstores wherever I am, which is why I'm so excited to take you on a tour of indie bookstores in Indianapolis proper. Not only does that introduce me to new worlds inside of books, but it also is my way of giving back to the community, supporting the community while I am visiting. Plus, a book is a great souvenir. 1, it's practical. 2, it probably comes with a free bookmark to remind you of where you got it, so if you go and open it again later on in your life, you can put yourself right back into that same bookstore, and that to me is just something that really makes traveling exciting and worthwhile to me. The books kind of act as souvenirs and memories. I like to romanticize things, okay? So without further ado, allow me to present to you the Bookstore Shopping Tour, Indianapolis. It's really cold.
It is.
So cold.
We fighting for our lives, but we're gonna have some fun today.
We're punching the air.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen.
And it's hitting us back. Oh, and by the way, I'm Melizza, and this is my channel. Let's go. I am so excited to head to Indianapolis, so we are flying out today, and my bestie Jeremy is coming along with, you can expect a lot of laughs. Let me just leave it there. In fact, here you go.
Have you ever been to 26 on the Southwest way to Indianapolis? Because that is the vibe. That's exactly where we go. Apologies to the person sitting next to you. No fun boys, don't get it. We got it.
Wait, you look so cute. Oh my god.
Look at it.
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis, I'm putting smacking your breath.
Oh, thank you.
Indianapolis.
So, we're actually here for a reason.
We are.
We're here to see Wicked with AMC Theaters, but we have some time before the screening tonight, so we're bookstoring.
Bookstore.
Okay, let's do it. We don't know what we're doing here, but here we are. Yeah, we're not dressed for this,
No,
actually.
we're not.
Wow,
we're not.
This is just a sweater. And everyone else is in puffy jackets and hats. I saw a lady wearing gloves on the way here.
There were girls in scarves in the restaurant.
In the
restaurant.
But we're here.
We're here. Yeah, buddy.
We did do a teensy bit of sightseeing around Indianapolis after brunch, of course, at this cafe that was so cute. I think it's a chain. I don't know how to pronounce it. We were calling it Cafe Pikachu. Someone let me know how to actually say that. We took a light stroll through downtown, meaning we walked outside for maybe 8 minutes while we were waiting on the lift because it's so cold and we're Floridian and we don't know how to handle anything under like 70 degrees. But thankfully the car was warm and the ride was short to our very first bookstore of this trip, Tomorrow Bookstore. The outside of this is already cute and I'm just realizing it matches my outfit. I mean, pink does go good with green. Oh, for sure. I would describe this store as a vibe, and I know that sounds vague, but when you initially think of the word vibe, it's kind of cool, cozy, just a little bit, more like warm inside. A place you want to spend a few hours where it feels like things are flowing nice and easy, steady pace, no one's rushing around. That's how this store felt to me. So I took my time looking at the staff picks of books. I love when bookstores have a little section where their workers pick out like what they've been reading or their favorite book and reading all the handwritten notes. I love it. I look forward to it every time. And I love all of the artistic touches on the walls. I'm pretty sure you can purchase this art and it's beautiful, so why wouldn't you want to? Anyways, I really loved how the books were organized and they really utilized these like shelves in the center and I had to bend down and kind of hunt for your books. It makes it like a treasure hunt. It's fun. They also had a table labeled escapism, and I knew in that moment I had found my place. I was in the right area. And I really like the selection of books. I felt like I hadn't seen a lot of these books, but maybe that's because they tried to display some less popular books in addition to those that we do know and love, and we do love those books. But I'm just saying, there's plenty of other things to read. I also found a ton of sequels in here, which, side note, I have a ton of series that I need to finish, and I guess we could do that together, maybe. But here was two of them, The Davenports and Where the Library Hides. Another thing I keep an eye out for, especially if this is a bookstore not in my area, is a local authors, local stories kind of section, and Tomorrow Bookstore did have one. What?
That's not here.
What is that one? Okay, yes, I have heard of that one. Oh, this store also had a bookstore kitty, and I'm actually allergic to cats, so I couldn't pet it, but I definitely would have. I still think that they're adorable. Another thing that makes this store unique is that they have this section called The Poem. It was in all big letters, and it intrigued me immediately. And upon further review, this is where people can submit their poems, and I don't know their process, but they choose one to hang in the store. I don't know if it's there for a month, a year, or what, but I feel like that's so cute and a way to showcase local talent. And we can't forget the non-book merch, the store merch especially. I love when a store has merch. It's just so cute to rep the things that you love. And this one had a little book icon guy, and he was on stickers and pins. I love a silly sticker. That will get me every time.
Wait, what?
They were also selling handmade quilts by Jake's Gran. I wonder if Jake is the owner? Yay! Okay, we are on our way. What? I don't know what I tried to say just then. We're on our way to our next bookstore because it's in walking distance, so we're taking a little stroll through Indy. Oh my gosh, the sun is sunning, which is very different from like 20 minutes ago when it wasn't. I did get one book, only one, so be proud of me, please, because I did almost pick up another Christmas romance, and I'm not saying that I won't in this vlog. I'm just saying that I didn't. Just then, I actually found a book on their local interest shelf, which I do try to look out for. Since I'm shopping at like locally owned stores, I like to find authors or books that take place in the state or the city that I'm currently shopping in, which this one does. We are now on our way to a bookstore called The Whispering Shelf, which sounds cute and cozy, and I think it's got like a brick outside, so I'm excited. It has warmed up a little bit though. The sky is blue.
That's true.
I don't know if you can tell, but the sky is blue and earlier it was gray. We're walking. Oh, this is so cute. If you are from Indianapolis, Indiana, have you been to these bookstores? / what do you do for fun? I'll be gone by the time this goes up, but you can let us know anyways. Leaves? It's so cute. Look at that. That's insane. Welcome to our second bookstore here in Indianapolis, The Whispering Shelf. The Whispering Shelf had me sold on the outside. Look at the little book logo right in the center, and these big bright windows which open up into a sunroom full of books. If this is not an inviting space, I don't know what an inviting space looks like, because we were immediately so excited to be there. And the people working there were so nice and hyping us up, so we were really in a good mood.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So sweet. You're so sweet. Oh my god.
Y'all, I'm still thinking about this sunroom full of books. It was just so bright in there, and I love the color of the shelves that they chose. I know I'm getting really specific, but I think it all curates the feeling that I was feeling. They had a ton of different sections of books, really well organized. I knew exactly where to find the romance books and some special edition ones. I am really in my romance bag right now. Normally, I'm heavy into fantasy, and I don't know what's causing the shift, but I am here for it, and the Whispering Shelf is giving me plenty. She's feeding me. Because I do enjoy book shopping, I tend to kind of skip over the books that I see frequently and really try to hunt for something that's gonna shock me. Give me some wow factor. Something I've never read before, even though it's full of tropes that I already know that I love, and they will probably deliver. There's comfort in that, and that's okay. They also had a strong romantasy shelf, and I did do a little bit of looking here. But in the end, I decided I was in the mood for something else. Okay, I gotta get out of the sun. Or pass out. I've been cold for the whole time until now.
I read Rabbit Cake a long time ago.
Rabbit Cake?
I read it for one of my college classes.
Oh, what's it about?
That's a good question. It's been a long time. That was my freshman year.
Oh, did you like it, or was
I
it like...
did.
Okay. Because you know, sometimes academic reading, you're like, okay, I'm glad I read this, but also...
No, it was good. I do remember liking it.
There's a whole nother section of this store, which is what's crazy.
That we have not walked into.
I know, we've just been in the sunroom. I think the wildest part about all of this is there is a second section of the store. We spent so much time in the sunroom, and I'm not apologizing for it, but you don't want to miss out on all that the Whispering Shelf has to offer. The second room is where I found some YA fantasy, my one true love. Okay, did you guys watch My Lady Jane? I think it's on Amazon Prime. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset that they didn't renew this show, and seeing this book just re-angered me. Wait, tell the vlog.
Okay, so essentially what happens is there's this guy. He's having a bad time dating in New York City.
Okay.
Which, girl, we get it. Oh my god, it's not New York City. Cut this out.
I'm absolutely not cutting that out.
Kansas City.
Oh, Kansas.
Kansas City. So he is chilling at the wine bar because what do you do when you're single and alone? You go to the wine bar. Except he gets invited to the VIP table by this guy named... Is it... David. I'm mixing them up. Okay. He gets invited by David. However, the reason... And they have like this unforgettable night together. But the reason that David invited him over to the table is because he thought he was Kansas City's most famous food critic, which he is not.
Oh, so David was trying to get a good review.
Yeah.
Okay, David. We see your game.
So now it becomes like a whole thing because then the other guy, his name is Farzan, he inherits his family's bistro. And so they have like a friends without benefits exchange that turns into a little something more than that.
Naturally.
Well,
Ooh, okay, wait, then the title makes it really cute because it's
how about
food.
he's having?
That's cute. That's actually so cute.
That is cute.
I love a cheesy title.
All the gay books are down here.
I'm sorry. I'm so, ooh. The last paragraph of this is...
No. Melizza.
What?
Oh no.
Is that a good... Sounds like a good O now.
Is.
Jeremy's discovering gay books.
But you know, it's like...
Oh, that is exactly for you. That cover is also so pretty. You sitting here is cracking me up.
Listen to that cover. It should be the story of Hercules, his 12 labors, his endless adventures, everyone's favorite hero, right? Well, it's not. This is the story of everyone else. Alcmene, Herc's mother, she has knives everywhere. Hylas, Herc's first friend, they were more than friends. Megara, princess of Thebes, she'll tell you about the marriage. Eurystheus oversaw Herc's labors, definitely did not hide in a jar. His friends, his enemies, his wives, his children, his lovers, his rivals, his gods, and his victims. It's time to hear their stories.
That's literally a Hercules the Tea book.
It literally.
That is literally for you.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
That's so
with
good.
Okay, so
And the
I'm
cover's
going home
gorgeous.
with this one.
This is the bookstore shopping tour.
This is the bookstore shopping tour.
Welcome. It's a fun time. I see why you're sitting here.
Yeah, no, literally all of the books that I love are right in this one section. This is iconic. Wait. A queer revisionist telling of the story of Hercules. That's like hello?
I love book Jeremy.
That is everything to me.
Goodbye, the Whispering Shelf, and hello to our third and final bookstore here in Indianapolis. This is Loudmouth Books. Isn't it in just the cutest building? And the pastels? The pastels! Let's go. Oh, okay, watch your step. This store is so colorful, and I was so happy to be here. And we actually decided to start in the children's section, aka Camp Loudmouth. It is themed to this like summer camp, outdoorsy vibe. Look at the little baby picnic table. I wanted to sit there so badly, but I also didn't want to break it. But I feel like if I was a kid, this would be one of the coolest places ever to me. Actually, there was a library that I used to go to as a kid that had like a fantasy room, and maybe that is why I am the way that I am. But imagine bringing a kid here and then becoming obsessed with it and wanting to spend hours just reading these books at the bookstore, or at least visiting for a few minutes, because their parents probably can't use this as a daycare. Still so cute. I absolutely love a theme, and this one was so well done. They also had some YA books in this section. From the marvelous creator of Heartstopper comes an exceptional YA novel debut, discovering. I can read, I promise. Discovering it's okay if you don't have sexual or romantic feelings for anyone, since there are plenty of other ways to find love and connection. That is really cute. Oh, and this is Jeremy just casually telling me that he's literally in a book. What does that mean? What are you about to show me?
Here it is. Ethan and his acapella boyfriend, Jeremy, are on a relationship stage. Ethan and Jeremy's joint TikTok account. Becky Albertalli messaged me and said, I put you in the book. So I got a copy of the book before it came out.
Jeremy!
And she goes, yeah, did I tell you I put you in the book? And I said, no. So that is actually me. I'm the Jeremy with the TikTok account.
What?
That is me.
We have a celebrity. Oh my god! Why didn't you tell me that?
I forget that happened.
Casual.
You know?
Casual. Oh my god.
I forget that happened. Hold on, I'll see if I can find.
Are you kidding? Jeremy, that's like really iconic.
So
news
yeah,
you're just casually dropping.
I'm in a book in my favorite series ever.
This is your favorite series ever?
What If It's Us is my favorite book I've ever read.
Really?
It's so
What's
good.
it about?
So it's like Meet Cute Gone Wrong, essentially, of course, which I love. But these two kind of like run into each other at the post office one day, and then they like don't see each other again. And so one of the guys like puts up posters everywhere of like, oh, if you've seen this guy, like whatever. So they try going on a first date 3 times, and it like is so rough.
Oh, so they have to like try for this.
Yes.
So is this?
This is the sequel.
Oh, the sequel.
And so essentially they bond over Broadway is like one of the things that they bond over. So What If It's Us is one of the songs from Dear Evan Hansen, which is like one of the dates they try going on in the book that ends up going with. But I love their dynamic so much. It's such a good book, and I'm in the sequel.
That's very casual.
Yeah.
That you're just like, I am in the sequel to my favorite book.
My
oh
favorite
my
book
god,
ever, yeah.
that fits you like perfectly.
Yeah, so I'm obsessed.
Okay, celebrity. It's now time to explore the rest of this quaint store. You've been influenced.
I'm gonna get the book, guys.
You need to read it. And now, I'm telling you right now is the perfect time to read it because we're right after Halloween.
Right.
And
right before
pre-Christmas.
yeah.
Like, this book is it's hitting now. It's not gonna hit in January the same, okay? It's so colorful. It just actually makes me feel so happy inside to be surrounded by bright, vibrant colors. And I don't know how they did it, but even the books that they've chosen on the shelves look bright, vibrant, inviting. I would definitely come back here if I ever found myself in Indianapolis again. You know we can't leave without checking out the merch or using their really cool bathroom. And when we were visiting, they were giving out free Wicked posters. There are so many wins in this store. It's unbelievable. Also, randomly, right across the street was this building, but I spied in the window a little book, like, altar? What do we call this? Like, something to celebrate
So
books.
cute.
It is cute. It's like so random, too. Now that we are back home in Orlando, shall we get into the book haul? I'm actually really proud of myself. I feel like we have a good array of books here. From our first bookstore, Tomorrow Bookstore, which had the coziest vibe, and the owners had accents. It just felt very academic and like I should be wearing a pea coat and carrying a briefcase in there. I bought You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. I have seen this book cover before, but I have never read the back of the book, and the big reason why I decided to get it is because this book actually takes place in Indiana, and I bought this book in Indianapolis, Indiana. See how fun the bookstore shopping tour can be? It has the Reese's YA book club sticker, but also a Stonewall Honor book. So I am so happy to add this to my library. I'm pretty sure this will lean more tween teen than young adult, but we will find out, and I'm going to read you the back. Liz Leidy has always believed she's too black, too poor, too awkward to shine in her small, rich, prom-obsessed Midwestern town. But it's okay, because Liz has a plan that will get her out of Campbell, Indiana forever. Attend the uber elite Pennington College, play in their world-famous orchestra, and become a doctor. I love a black girl who dreams big. But when the financial aid she was counting on unexpectedly falls through, Liz's plans come crashing down until she's reminded of her school scholarship for prom king and queen. There's nothing Liz wants to do less than endure a gauntlet of social media trolls, catty competitors, and humiliating public events, but despite her devastating fear of the spotlight, she's willing to do whatever it takes to get to Pennington. The only thing that makes it halfway bearable is the new girl in school, Mac. She's smart, funny, and just as much of an outsider as Liz, but Mac is also in the running for queen. Will falling for the competition keep Liz from her dreams or make them come true? So we've got a bit of romance. And honestly, I never get sick of the how do we get into college storyline when it comes to high school, like aged stories, because it's important to a lot of people. I feel like it's very relatable. So I am excited to read this. She has a nice new home in my TBR cart, which don't even talk about right now, okay? I know it's kind of overfilling. I know I need to start reading these books for real. Our second bookstore was The Whispering Shelf, and they gave me this cute little sticker, which I'm gonna put in the book to act as a bookmark to remind me of where I got it. And the book that I took home is The Only Black Girl in the Room by Alex Travis. I'm pretty sure this is a second chance romance. Give me 1 second. Okay, yes. Our FMC is Genevieve. I love that name. It just sounds so fancy, like she should be ruling a country or something. But in this world, Genevieve is a 25-year-old black reporter. She writes all kinds of articles, which is a job I thought I wanted at one point in my life, so it'll be fun to read about. And at her job, she deals with all kinds of microaggressions, it seems. She's relegated to doing copy edits and sensitivity reads on the articles that her white colleagues write. And when she finally gets her big break to write about this up-and-coming CEO, she finds out he is her ex. So I feel like this will be a fun story to dive into. It's giving like Netflix TV drama. That's how I'm envisioning it in my head. But a great romance read that I might just save for February. The last book is from Loudmouth Books, and their bookmark is adorable. It matches my room. And this book has been on my mental TBR for a really long time, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to go ahead and pick it up. Blood at the Root by Ladarian Williams, and I have seen this book all over TikTok. I wanted to buy it immediately from TikTok, but I think at the time I could only get it on Amazon or something like that, and I wanted to get it from a bookstore. If you've watched my other videos, you may know that my favorite genre of book is black girl fantasy, and may I present to you black boy fantasy. I'm actually very excited about this because it will kind of push me out of my biases. I definitely tend to read books with mostly female main characters. That is what I gravitate towards. But it is always great and honestly necessary to diversify the type of books that you're reading. So I am really, really happy to have Blood at the Root finally. I'm pretty sure this is an academic setting. Let's find out. Which again, I never get tired of. I'm very easy to please. And just look how beautiful this cover is. I actually got the hardback. So that's the inside. I don't know what this means, but I'm sure I'll find out once I read the book. Ooh, yes. It's definitely academic because on the back, we have a letter, an admissions letter. I'm going to give you the flappity flap. 10 years ago, Malik's life changed forever the night his mother mysteriously vanished and he discovered he had uncontrollable powers. Since then, he has kept his abilities hidden, looking out for himself and his younger foster brother, Tay. Now at 17, Malik is finally ready to start a new life for both of them, far from the trauma of his past. However, a daring act to rescue Tay reveals an unexpected connection with his long-lost grandmother, a legendary conjurer with ties to a hidden magical university that Malik's mother attended. It's giving fate. Universe. Man's is meant for something. Something big that's going to be revealed to him. I just feel it. The setup is there. At Cayman University, Malik's eyes are open to a future he never could have envisioned for himself. One that includes the reappearance of his first love, Alexis. Ooh. His search for answers about his heritage, his powers, and what really happened to his mother exposes the cracks in their magical community as it faces a reawakened evil dating back to the Haitian Revolution. Together with Alexis, Malik discovers a lot beneath the surface of Cayman, feuding covens and magical politics, forbidden knowledge, and buried mysteries. Ooh. Ooh, there's levels. I love a well-rounded fantasy book, like where there's a worldly conflict, an internal conflict, maybe a little bit of romance, obviously a magic system, and this has all of the above. And I can't wait to read it. That concludes our Indianapolis book haul and brings us to the end of this video. If you haven't already, be sure to check out my other bookstore shopping tour episodes. Let me know where I should come visit next. You never know. I never know. And if you want to keep up with me, be sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Melizza Black, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!